You are listening to a White Cloud Mystic guided meditation. In this guided meditation, you will journey to a tropical beach where you will meet a mermaid and her companions. This mermaid will guide you into temporarily transforming your body into a merperson body to experience what it is like in their colorful world in the ocean. Before we begin this exciting guided journey, we will spend a few minutes simply relaxing your body and breathing. This will help you to more fully experience what is to come. Let's begin. Close your eyes and begin to relax into a comfortable position. You can be lying down or sitting up, whatever is more comfortable for you. And as you are adjusting into your comfortable position, I would like you to begin to become aware of your breathing. To start to observe how fast or how slow your breathing is right now. How shallow or how full. Just observing your breathing. Very good. In a moment, I would like you to begin to allow your breathing to become more full and more relaxed. Go ahead and begin to allow your breathing to become more full and relaxed, allowing all of your lungs and belly to fill with air on your breath in, everything expanding, and slowly letting all of the air release on your breath out, allowing yourself to relax even more. Filling all of your belly and lungs all the way up with your breath in, and slowly letting all of the air out, letting yourself relax even more deeply. Very good. And as you continue with this pattern of fuller and more relaxed breathing, let's begin to allow your body to relax a little bit more as well. We are going to use your breath for this process by imagining that with every full deep breath in, you are breathing in comfort and calm energy into your whole body. So every deep breath in is bringing in comfort and calm across your whole body. And with every breath out, I'd like you to let go of any stresses or tensions. So on the breath in, inviting in comfort and calm, feeling this across your whole body, to your feet, your legs, your arms, your hands, your head. And with that breath out, letting out any tensions. So essentially relaxing even more deeply. Very good. So breathing in comfort and calm, which is almost like that warm, fuzzy feeling. And breathing out anything that you don't need right now, letting all of that just kind of float away out of your body. One more time, breathing in more comfort and calm. And breathing out, letting anything that doesn't need to be there drift away. Very good. You can continue to calmly breathe in and calmly breathe out as we give your imagination something to do now. I would like you to imagine yourself resting comfortably in a big hammock on a beautiful day where you have absolutely nothing to do. There is absolutely nothing to do. You are simply relaxing and enjoying a beautiful day in a big hammock. And as you are relaxing in this big hammock, there is a gentle sway to the hammock. And with every breath in, you become more comfortable and more calm, swaying easily and gently in the big hammock. And with every breath out, you let go of any tightness in your body, letting yourself relax even more deeply, becoming even more relaxed and more comfortable. Very good. In your hammock, gently rocking, relaxing more deeply and becoming more comfortable. When we choose to allow ourselves to become calm and go deeper into relaxation, we also are allowing ourselves to become more open and receptive to the experiences of the imagination and the unseen worlds beyond us. Relaxing and opening all of your senses and abilities to experience the guided journey ahead. Very good. In a moment, we are going to travel from the big, gently swaying hammock to a beautiful tropical beach. And to get there, I will be counting backwards from 10 to 1, and on the count of 1, you will be at a beautiful tropical beach. Let's begin. 10. Beginning to allow yourself to let go of where you are. 9. Letting yourself begin to drift. 8. Relaxing deeper and deeper. 7. Feeling gently guided somewhere. 6. Enjoying the drifting and gentle guidance. 5. Feeling yourself coming closer to the beach. 4. Closer and closer. 3. Beginning to sense the beach. 2. Noticing blue sky and blue water. 1. Fully present on a beautiful tropical beach. You are resting in warm white sand, and you easily hear the sound of waves. There is blue sky above you and beautiful palm trees around you. There is the smell of salt in the air. You are on a beautiful tropical beach. The sun feels good on your skin, and so does the breeze coming off of the water. You see the palm trees swaying and birds flying high in the sky. You continue to hear the sounds of the waves gently breaking on the beach before you. You feel peaceful and relaxed. This beach is no ordinary beach. This beach is where the mermaids and the mermen come up to the surface to make friends with humans. They enjoy creating relationships with the people who come to this beach because they know that those who are able to come to this beach are open, loving, and worthy of magical relationships. Because you are on this beach, you too are open, loving, and worthy of magical relationships. I would like you to notice now that there are a few large rocks sticking up out of the ocean water close to the shore. These rocks have flat tops and are perfect for sitting on. In a moment, I would like you to begin to walk across the beach toward these large rocks, and I will guide you the whole way. Let's begin now to walk across the beach toward the large rocks in the water, feeling the warm sand shifting underneath your feet as you walk in the dry sand. And soon, feeling the cool, wet sand under your feet as you get closer to the shore. A low wave of water rushes up the wet sand and covers your feet with refreshing, cool water. You laugh with excitement at the feeling of it. The water is cool, but it's refreshing and comfortable. You know it would feel good if you were to get even more wet. The rocks are very close to you now, and you can easily step up onto the first one without needing to go any deeper into the water. The rock is large and flat, and it is easy for you to stand on, up and out of the water. As you look around you, you see that there are 4 large rocks in total, and you can easily step to any of them. In a moment, I would like you to choose one of these rocks to sit on, whichever one seems like a good one to meet some mer people today. Go ahead now and stay or find your way to one of the large rocks and adjust yourself into a seated position on it. I'll give you a few moments to do so. Feeling splashes of cool water, the warmth of the rock from the sun, easily moving and adjusting yourself until you are comfortable. Very good. You are fully seated on your chosen rock now, feeling excited and happy. And as you look at the rock around you, you notice there is a low shelf edge on the side of the rock. And on this rock edge is a large, brightly colored shell. Go ahead and pick up the shell to examine it more closely. You lift the shell and feel its weight and texture in your hands. The large seashell has a spiral to it, and you notice that the end of the spiral has been removed to turn the shell into a horn. This shell is the calling shell. To play this calling shell, people close their lips and blow air out through their pressed lips against the mouthpiece of the shell. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to raise the shell to your mouth and press your closed lips against it to blow through the horn. Go ahead now and press the shell up against your closed lips and begin to blow through the shell. Immediately you start to hear a horn-like sound coming out of the shell. It's working. You're doing great. Go ahead and give the horn a few good blasts. And when you're done, you can set the shell back on the rock's shelf edge. Very good. You wait a moment, looking at the water around you, feeling happy and excited. Soon you begin to notice 3 shapes making their way up from deep below the water. You watch as the shapes come closer and closer to the surface of the water until 3 merpeople emerge out of the water with smiling, laughing faces. They appear to be what you assume are 2 mermaids and 1 merman in this group of friends. They are laughing with each other. Soon they look around the rocks to see who called them on the horn, and they see you. One of the mermaids quickly makes her way closer to your rock and waves a greeting as she does. This particular mermaid has hair of many shades of blues and turquoises, with strings of pearls woven into her hair. Her eyelids and lips are covered in glittering blue specks, and she has brilliantly white teeth. You can see the iridescent blue scales of her lower half and tail as she makes herself more comfortable near your rock. She looks up at you with happiness and excitement and says, "Welcome, magical human. We are so happy you have come to explore the seas with us. You smile back at her and show her your excitement as well. You can call me Kindness, the blue-haired mermaid says. I will be your main guide today. It is known that those who summon us with the calling shell desire to swim with us, and so I will guide you into temporarily shifting your form to become a merperson too. Then you can explore the deeps with us while you're here. When you're finished, you'll transform back into your human form. How does that sound? You take a moment to decide if you would like to continue and take the form of a merperson for the rest of this experience, or if you would rather not and choose to stop the guided meditation altogether. I will give you a moment to decide to either continue or to stop listening now. You tell Kindness the mermaid that temporarily transforming into a merperson sounds great and that you're ready. Wonderful, she says. Here, if you come sit on the edge of the rock, I will give you the magical pendant of transformation. She lifts up a beautiful silver chain necklace that has a spectacular crystal pendant on it. This pendant is a gift from the sea. Whoever wears it becomes a child of the sea and can fully live and thrive among all of the creatures and wonders of the ocean as a merperson. You sit down on the edge of the rock as Kindness asked, and you take the necklace and pendant from her outstretched hands. You begin to examine the amazing pendant. Just looking at it, you can tell it is something incredible. It's like nothing you've ever seen, and you can even sense the energy of it pulsing in your hands. Kindness is watching you examine the pendant and says, when you're ready, you can put the necklace on, and the transformation will be instant and feel very exciting. Holding the necklace in your hands, you take a deep breath in and put the necklace on over your head. And on your breath out, there is a whoosh of energy all around you. You feel cool, buzzing vibrations surround you, and it starts to feel like you are in a deep, bubbling pool of movement. It's incredibly exciting and completely out of this world. The energy starts to fade, and you are able to feel that your legs are no longer two, but are one long, finned tail. You have transformed into a merperson. You easily lift your long tail to see the finned end, and you admire the color of it. You reach down to feel the scales now covering your lower body. They are smooth and cool to the touch. You continue to admire the way the color of your scales look in the light as you lift and move your fin. This is incredible. You hear excited laughter as Kindness and the other mer people begin to celebrate your transformation. Kindness begins to talk to you. A perfect transformation, and you will return back to your normal human state whenever you would like by taking the pendant off. You feel the pendant resting against your chest. It feels just as smooth and cool as the scales of your body now. Are you ready to begin exploring the world of the ocean now? Kindness asks you. You smile and nod your head, feeling surprised but excited by everything that has happened so far. With your transformation into this new form, you can now breathe both air and water just the same. You can now also see perfectly in the water, just the same as you can see on land. Everything about being in the ocean is just the same for you as when you are on land, now that you are in this temporary mer body state. Come now, you can make your way to the edge of the rock and slide into the water near me. You do as the mermaid suggests and begin to work your new body over to the edge of the rock. You then carefully slide your lower half down into the water. The water temperature feels very comfortable. Please take a few moments to practice moving your tail in the water while you are holding the rock. This will help you feel more confident, you hear Kindness say. Holding the rock, you easily begin to move your long finned lower half through the water. It feels very natural, and you are amazed at how strong you feel. You feel as if you could easily swim all day without tiring at all. Kindness and the two other mer people are now moving a little ways back, away from the rock you are holding onto. They all have encouraging, smiling faces. You are feeling more and more natural in the water. Still holding the rock, you begin to gently lower your upper body into the water. You feel ready to test your breathing in the water. You start to hold your breath as you begin to lower your head in the water, when one of the mermaids tickles you very suddenly. Surprised, you let out a gasp of air into the water and discover you can breathe water. At first, you're unsettled, but you quickly realize you can also hear and see perfectly under the water too. You hear Kindness as she swims near you. See, everything works just as well. It doesn't even feel any different, does it? You take a curious, slow, deep breath and discover that it's true. Breathing underwater in your merperson form feels exactly like breathing the air as a human. You tell kindness about how amazed you are. She laughs and says, "I guess you're ready to go exploring our world now then. We'll all swim together. Let's go." Holding the rock, you turn your body toward the direction of the mermaid. You then take a deep breath and push off the rock toward her. You float for a moment in the water, then begin to swing your finned tail behind you. Your body instantly knows what to do. Your tail is moving you powerfully forward in the water. You hear excited cheers all around you as the mer people begin to swim next to you and in front of you. You are gliding through the water, your lower body moving smoothly and effortlessly, propelling you forward. You feel the weight of the water around you as a gentle pressure that you enjoy pushing through with your powerful tail. You are fast and you are strong. The other mer people are beginning to twirl and do spins in the water, speeding up and darting around for fun. Their happiness fills you with excitement, and you begin to experiment with different moves too. You spin and loop. You dart and dive, moving faster and with ease, completely free and powerful in your transformed body. Held comfortably in the water you are traveling through. As you are swimming, you realize you can now see a great expanse of coral reefs. You see every bright color in every shape imaginable. Reds, pinks, oranges, yellows, purples, tall and thin corals, round and short, billowing strands that move in the water, and all of the different types of fish swimming and diving in and out of the coral. You and your companions swim down closer to the reefs and the fish. You see sponges and starfish and octopus and a sea turtle. So many different types of fish and life forms in so many colors. It is a colorful masterpiece down here. Kindness the mermaid swims up next to you and says, "Come, there is a great place to rest and enjoy the view over here." She guides you over to a rock tower set up above the corals and fish. You watch as she stops swimming above the rock and allows her body to slowly float down onto the top of the rock. You copy her movements. You swim up above the rock tower and then hold still. Your body begins to gently float down toward the rock below you. You float down into a seated position next to Kindness, and the other two merpeople join you as well. From up here on this rock tower, you can see far and wide the amazing and colorful world of this ocean. Here we can rest a while and enjoy the view, Kindness says next to you. You nod and allow yourself to start to calm down from the excitement of everything. You take a deep, slow breath in and allow yourself to relax on the breath out. You let yourself take another deep, slow breath in and allow yourself to relax even more on the breath out. Very good. You start to feel more relaxed and more calm after all of the excitement of swimming with your mer body. The colorful fish and corals look beautiful from where you are resting, and you are enjoying being around such magical people. You watch the way Kindness seems to be in constant fluid movement, even though she is simply resting on the rock beside you. Her turquoise and blue streaked hair seems to float and frame her face perfectly. You notice how the pearls woven into her hair shine their iridescent glow every now and then. You are thoroughly enjoying resting here in this underwater world. Kindness is watching you now too, and she says, "You are truly a magical person to be able to come into our world like this. We are very grateful to you and to be spending time with you today." You smile at the mermaid and thank her for showing you the way. Soon it will be time for you to return back to the shore. But don't worry, we still have something wonderful for you to experience before you are finished with us today, Kindness says. Then she points her hand to something off behind you. You turn to see what she is pointing at and see 7 silver-streaked dolphins approaching the rock you are sitting on. You begin to hear the dolphins happily clicking and whistling as they come closer. These dear friends will escort us back up to the shore. The dolphins swim excitedly around the rock tower, whistling and clicking, nodding their heads. You laugh at how playful they are. A few of the dolphins slow down close enough to greet you, and you are able to reach out and touch their smooth skin. You sense that they are happy to meet you. Kindness calls out to the dolphins in the same clicking and whistling language of the dolphins, and they react by calling back and do a few flips in the water. They are ready to guide us back to the surface. Go ahead and hold on to the back fin of this dolphin. She will swim you up to the top. You reach out and grasp a hold of the firm back fin of the dolphin. The dolphin makes a happy whistling sound and begins to swim easily, pulling you up along with her. You feel the rush of moving quickly in the water and the strength of the dolphin. She moves so effortlessly. You watch as the other dolphins and merpeople swim up along behind you. Everyone moving quicker and quicker, almost like it's a fun race. You look ahead and see the light of the sun becoming brighter, closer to the surface of the water now, until you break free fully out of the water. The clean, warm air and the cool spray of waves both splashing your face. You laugh and laugh from the experience. The dolphin continues to pull you forward along the surface of the water now, and you see the familiar large stones you used the calling shell on earlier. After so many experiences, it seems like a lifetime ago that you first came to those rocks. The dolphins continue to pull you all the way to the same rock you started on. You let go of the smooth fin and reach out to grasp the rock's edge. The dolphin continues. You see an easy way that you could climb up the rock out of the water, and so you do. You easily climb up out of the water and sit on the edge of the rock, your long finned tail still touching the water. The dolphins and merpeople all seem to gather around to share happy sounds and watch you. Kindness swims forward out of the bunch. We have returned you to the shore, and now it is time to remove the pendant so you can return to your human form. She holds out her hand, ready to receive the pendant necklace. You take another long look at your wonderful mer body and move and stretch your long tail one last time. And then you reach with both hands to grasp the necklace from your shoulders, and in one swift movement, you lift the necklace up off over your head. Immediately you start to feel an energy transition. You feel like you are calling back in every part of you, pulling back in your own energy, pulling back in your own form, pulling in any past, pulling in any future, pulling everything that you are back into the now. back into yourself, becoming more solid, becoming more whole, centering yourself in your human body, fully in your earth body. You take a few slow, deep breaths, letting yourself settle even more back into yourself. You then hand the necklace and pendant back down to kindness. She smiles at you and begins her farewells. You are welcome any time you would like to visit us in your mer body again. You know the way now. We are so happy you came and will always remember you. Be well, our incredibly magical friend. You thank kindness and the other mer people and say your goodbyes. You also know in your deepest heart that you are indeed a magical person, recognizable by all other magical beings in this world and beyond. This concludes this guided meditation journey. Please be sure to give yourself plenty of time to slowly come back to your normal life and drink plenty of water after this journey. If you enjoyed this meditation, you can help to support the creation of this type of work by liking the video, sharing it with a friend, subscribing, and/or donating in one of the donate links below. I appreciate all of your support and comments, and will meet you in another guided journey soon. Take care.